Whoa. Got that one. Right?
Yeah, go ahead. Good. Yes. We're ready? Evaluators ready?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Hi, I'm Jenna Marbles, and
Wow.
We invent ways to be disturbing and to kill her.
However, we have developed ways to identify them and avoid them.
Especially for those creepers we brought into our lives using our beer goggles.
One thing that creepers do to try to hit on girls, or guys, is use pickup lines. As so, do you believe in love at first sight? Or should I rock that again?
Oh, look at him all blushing. Can I have your number? Because I lost mine.
Your bill must be Campbell's, because you are good.
Oh, you only want to know. According to UrbanDictionary.com, a person who does weird things, such as stares at you in your windows, drives around town looking for you, is identified as a creeper.
And why is this important to you? We all have someone in our lives that we can't seem to shake or get rid of.
And at some point in your life, you're going to have to tell someone off. Or at least be a wingman for a friend who's being stalked by the dumbest guy or girl on the planet.
In the past decade, I've worked in and out of clubs, bars, and public venues, and I've always seen numerous times how the old creepers always seem to be attracted to the young ladies and always do something really obnoxious or obscene.
For example, I have a creeper that lives in Haven. He's creeping my dreams. That's not actually him. It kind of looks like it. More like my nightmares. I thought one day I was texting my friend Tawny for 3 hours. Turns out I wasn't texting my friend Tawny. This random stranger didn't tell me that he was a stranger. He told me all about his problems, which I didn't really realize were not her, because I was kind of like half asleep. So I thought it was her, but it turns out it wasn't. After we planned to hang out on Saturday, he asked if I could pick him up, and I thought it was my friend, so I was like, yeah, it's no problem. Sure. So then he was like, I live in Haven. I said, when have you lived in Haven? You live in Hutch. Then I figured out it was not my friend. Turns out he's over 50 years old, has no teeth, lives in Haven.
Dude, what have you been drinking?
That's my story of a creeper.
Okay. Then, as I was saying, about the old man in the club, I see it numerous times, and there it is. Very good idea.
Okay, and us girls always have guys coming up to us, creeping on us. And you're always like, I'm up here, my face is up here, I'm lesbian, I have 25 kids, my boyfriend's over here. What else do you have to say?
Don't ever say lesbian. That's wrong.
Because you have to push them and run very fast, because there's some that just don't leave.
Alright, so YouTube comedian Jenna Marbles offers 2 videos of how to get rid of creepers. The first one is how to avoid people you don't want to talk to. If you don't want to talk to someone, she suggests to throw the face. This is the face. You just be in there and throw the face, and then walk away. But if this doesn't work and the guy is still standing in front of you, then she offers the other video where the face doesn't work.
Also known as the DMX.
She says be a dog.
Or a pink dolphin.
Or a velociraptor. And if none of those work, you can also be Helen Keller. No Helen Keller. You gotta commit to Helen Keller the whole night, because you gotta actually make them believe that you're deaf and blind.
Okay, have you gotten your breath yet? Or do you need some oxygen? Do you need something? Okay. If none of this works, you're guaranteed that something is going to work. And here's a prime example of it actually working. Notice, and her friend stays composed.
And he walks away.
And he walks away.
The face works.
Every time.
So we're going to do a demonstration of how the face works.
Oh, shit.
Y'all ready for this?
Working together out 1 to 12. If he doesn't go away after that, you seriously got some problems.
I wanted her to do the rapper.
Now, if you do have someone in your life that is a creeper, or found out your boyfriend is a creeper, we have some ways to get rid of them.
Oh, good, because I've got
You
one
can go
right
the
now.
nice way or the mean way. You can say, you just don't get me.
Which really means,
I just don't want you.
or,
I need some space.
which really means,
I want to get far, far away from you, loser.
there's another example,
Or you could also say, I wish it could have worked out between us.
which means,
I really wish I didn't have to have this conversation right now.
and,
Or the most serious one, my feelings for you are so intense they scare me.
which really means,
My feelings for you are totally non-existent, dude.
I need that poster.
you can have it, we'll post it in your office. Okay.
On my door.
We offer some personal advice on how to get rid of creepers. Personally, if a dude's talking to me and I do not want to talk to him, usually I'll talk to guys. Like, if you want to be my friend, cool, I'll talk to you, no problem. But if you start constantly talking to me every single time I get on Facebook or every time you see me, dude, seriously, give me space. So what I do is I like Facebook chat because you can put people in certain groups. So I have one named Creepers, so that if people really talk to me a lot, I just put them on that list and then go offline. They can't talk to me no more.
There are times where I actually get creeped on, and believe it or not, it happens. I mean, yeah, this. Anyway. However, when those times happen,
Eric.
when that happens, I do the duck and run. Just far away.
And when I get creeped on, I just do, I'm just mean. I'm sorry, I don't like you, you're creepy, you're mean, get away from me. It's just one of those things. I try to be the nice girl, I was like, yeah, you know, we can talk later, I'll talk to you. No, you have to just be rude and stay committed to it. Just say, get away from me, and turn around and talk. And then if they don't, just leave the place.
All right, another point that I've actually been brought to my attention. Thank you, Miss Santine, about this one, of the toxic friends. Creepers can also be known as toxic friends. According to psychologytoday.com, Ann Smith writes how friendships play in our emotional and physical well-being. If you have a friend who wants a romantic relationship and you don't, most likely that friendship will end.
So what we advise you to do is that if you have any creepers on you, use these examples. And if they don't work, then basically either A, you are not committed to it and you have friends laughing and you're not serious about keeping the face because, you know, Brooke and I got it down. You just can't laugh. You gotta do it until they go far, far away. Or B, you have a serious pedophile on your hands and you need to call the cops ASAP.
And according to UD.com, on April 23rd, 2007, a creeper can be someone who pops up in the back of your photos or does anything else. Now, us girls that know that there's usually an occasionally guy peeking over your shoulder and looking down your shirt. They drop something to look up your skirt. So ladies, just don't wear dresses when you know that there's creepers in the area.
Thank you.
So with that being said, we got to leave on the greatest note of all.
So get up, please, what's in your arms, leave us,